Hey you, it's Jess here, and we're planning for a memory keeping planning for January 20th through the 26th. And I'm using this much older Scribble Prints Co kit. It is an older format called Winter Mermaid, and this was originally a mystery kit that I did for the shop. So it's an exclusive Winter Mermaid set, and yeah, this is a few reformats old, but I really just wanted to use it up before it got a bit too old for me, so I'm happy to use it for this winter. I think it's so pretty, and I think this might be the second time that I've used it. And I paired it with a Scribble Prints Co foil bundle, a shimmer one in a mixed metal of sparkly hollow and hollow, which I thought it gave really good, ice and snow vibes, just so sparkly and romantic and very fantasy for the mermaids. And I am going to be color blocking this week, but I've decided I'm going to put the gray in the middle instead of the purple, so I have more purple than gray in the spread. And I think that worked out really well because I just wanted a little bit more of that color. Luckily the date covers were not color blocked, so I could do that. I think it turned out so pretty with the base. I used pretty much all the foil, the bottom washi, and I used my little trick of doing the bows over the when the confetti bottom washi is like so filled, I feel like it makes its own pattern, so I like to put the bows over the pattern bottom washi and the confetti foil over the solid bottom washi. I just like the way that looks and gives a bit more for the pattern to do. But yeah, so I think the base turned out really pretty, super sparkly and bright. Yeah, and I used the header overlays and all the full boxes. And I'll just put the deco across the top and use a hollow January script from Scribble Prints Co and do my usual sidebar with but I was able to color block it entirely in gray this time with the old setup of the 3-heart checklist, so I was very happy about that. But let's finish up with the base and start planning day by day. I forgot to put on whole reinforcers, but I will after this. I have some hollow and sparkly hollow ones, so we'll be all fine there. I just completely forgot about them, but yeah, I think the base turned out really pretty. The audiobook I was reading this week was The Shadow Rising, which is the 4th book in the Wheel of Time. And then I just had to get a shop set done, which I did. This was the Seoul set, which has come out last week. There was a new Infinity Nikki update. It was the fireworks season update, which was huge. And of course I played that all weekend long. And then I was planning some more sets that I needed to draw. But yeah, I love how the base came out. It's so pretty and sparkly. But we're going to struggle through using the old layout. At least we still have like a bunch of little things and fancy labels, but I will be missing all of my like mid-size boxes, and there's only 2 chubby little things in the gray and the purple, so we'll see how we go this week. Hopefully we do all right. But first we'll put in Coffee Monday, and then I had a video go up, which is my 2024 flip through. And I also worked out, which I might use this. I don't want to use this strip. Also, we don't have any skinny rounded things, but maybe I'll use this one. This smaller rounded box. But yeah, we're definitely on the verge of like needing to use this kit. They usually keep their stickiness, but it does lessen over time. And now I can't pick this up. What the heck? Alright. So let's put in those stickers. So Coffee Monday, I just used a winter cup doodle from SPC. And I was just obviously using the foil bundle for icons. And then I pulled out some doodle collections from SPC, like the colors of the week kind of thing, to go with this spread. But I just put in my little workout. Okay, and then we got a delivery of groceries on this day It's good, always good to have groceries. And then I actually, sorry, I can hear my cat like making her noises, which is funny. This day we actually had the Infinity Nikki live stream for the game update, which was very exciting. And then there was a whole lot of drama afterwards, which was funny. But I mean, not funny, but the live stream was like, they subtitled some of it, most of it in English, but some parts of it were not in English, which was fine. I didn't really mind. And then throughout the live stream, they were showing the like Chinese server, redeem codes for like diamonds and stuff. And then after it ended, like we didn't get any news about when we would get, the global server would get the codes. And it wasn't until the next day that they announced the English versions of the codes. So that was a whole kerfuffle. People thought maybe the Chinese server were going to only get the codes and we weren't going to get the codes. It was a whole drama. But anyway, it all sorted itself out. But it was very fun to watch the live stream because they played it on the official Infinity Nikki Discord, and so I was just watching it on there. And it was funny having the chat on the side with everyone like super hyped watching the live stream. And it was like 45 minutes long. It was really long. So had a good time. And they put in like fake ads and everything, like, because there's a bicycle that you can ride in the game. This was an ad for the bicycle and stuff. It was very cute. And then we made burger wraps for the first time. We're about to make them for a second time tonight that I'm filming this. But it's like I saw it on a reel, and it's like instead of using a burger bun, you wrap all the burger pieces up into a tortilla, and then you fry the tortilla a little bit. I don't know if you need to fry the tortilla, but it was actually really tasty. Because I feel like the hardest part about making a good burger at home is the bun. So I actually really liked it on a tortilla. So definitely try the burger wrap thing if you've seen it. I thought it was really tasty. And then I was reading Shadow Rising. I pretty much only read Shadow Rising this week because I was trying to get through it. I think I ended up giving it 3 stars. Anyway. I don't finish it this week. It's a very long book, so it took a long time. Alright, written that in. I'll just say about the book, like Wheel of Time. I was like, I'm invested in the story and like where it's going, but the characters are they're very complaining. And like, they just go through stuff, but their response to everything, all of them, is to be angry and mean about it instead of, having different emotions about stuff happening. Anyway, so it's kind of difficult in that regard, but I'm going to soldier on. I'm going to soldier on with the series and see how I go, because I am invested to see how the actual story goes. But this is the 4th book of 14 of them, so it's going to be a long go at it. Well, the last 3 books the writer Robert Jordan had passed away, and the last 3 books were completed by Brandon Sanderson. So I've heard if you're a Brandon Sanderson fan, it gets easier at the end there. But we'll see how it goes. So Tuesday, I had a very lazy morning most of the morning, and then I finally got to do work, and I was reading again the Shadow Rising. Because you see I didn't do work on Monday because I did the workout, I had the groceries delivered, and then I watched the live stream, and then it was just a whole thing for like the rest of the afternoon and evening. So I just like let myself not work this day, and then I had a lazy morning Tuesday, and then I was finally like prepared to work on all our drawing goodies. But let's see what I can put at the bottom here. I put wash clothes. I'm really missing having like smaller boxes, because now I'm using up both of these strips, which is a bit annoying for the future day, but we'll see. And then, alright, and I want to put a fancy label at the bottom. Okay, so then I did some clothes washing, and then we made Japanese golden curry for dinner, which is super yum. I do love Japanese curry. The main place where we used to get katsu curry from, called like Curry Ninja, closed like ages, months, and even a year ago, and I miss it so much. So we made our own katsu curry, made the curry, and then I also did panko breadcrumbed chicken and fried it for that. So really tasty. We're rewatching still Schitt's Creek, and then I played my usual Infinity Nikki daily stuff. So I'll put these in. We'll just sort of this week was just sort of like doing my dailies and getting my little things done and collecting things that I need until the update would come out. Oh, and obviously on Monday I played Infinity Nikki, but there was no space, so I just thought I'd leave that out. Again, I'm waiting for script stickers for Infinity Nikki, which I should probably just go and purchase some more because I'm going to be using up most of those sheets probably with all of this weeks that I need to fill up. But then on Wednesday I had a plan with me go up, and of course I did work and also read The Shadow Rising. Plugging away at it. I was kind of joking at the end there, I was like, well, back to the salt mines of working on this book. I think the problem is the first 60% of the book is kind of pointless. Nothing much is happening. And all the characters are just being sulky, and there's a lot of weird gender dynamics. It is very much an aged fantasy. It's from the 90s. So it's kind of aged, if a character does, a male character does something wrong, the female characters are like, ugh, men are always like that. Or if a female character does something, all the male characters be like, ugh, all females are like that. Can we stop generalizing? It just got a lot. And then I just kept rolling my eyes at them. And then they'd be all of a sudden they'd be super mad, mean and horrible to one character. There was someone who was kidnapped or, under the sway of another group, and they were being treated horribly. So they rescue them, and then one of the characters is just horrible to them. And I'm like, excuse me, but they're the victim here, but okay. You're telling me I'm gonna be horrible for no reason. Oh, anyway. What are you gonna do? The thing is, the TV show makes it feel a lot easier to get through because I'm thinking of the TV show the whole time, and they make the characters a lot more likable. And this book is what they're using for the season 3 that comes out March, so that's why I wanted to get it done. But yeah, I'm still gonna soldier on, but I'm not gonna get to the 5th book for a little bit now. I'm gonna wait in between them. And eventually one day I might get through the whole series, we'll see. I did read an article where the person DNF'd the series on this book, but I did find that the ending was a lot better, when the actual stuff started happening, plot-wise. I think the problem is that there are too many books and they're not really edited enough, so there's a lot of stuff. And, I know a lot of people like that for, the immersion, but the immersion is kind of these people are the worst. Anyway, I'll stop talking about that book now. So I just put in this, smiley emoji from What's With Love because there was so much Infinity Nikki news. The whole week they were just bringing out, there's going to be events, there's going to be free outfits, all these new free outfits, all these all these new mini games and everything that they're adding for the update, which was very exciting. And we're rewatching Schitt's Creek again, and then of course playing Nikki. All right, so that is the first half of the week, and I think it's looking really cute. Even though we don't have the same some of the same stickers and sticker sizes, I feel like it's still coming out very much like a good Scribble Prints Co spread. So then we get on to Thursday. Thursday, I played Infinity Nikki first thing in the morning because I have a reason, okay? Because the server was going to go down for a 9-hour maintenance for the release on Friday, the update, and it was starting at like 7 p.m. our time, and I was like, you know what, I just want to get my dailies and everything I can get done on the Thursday morning so I don't have to worry about it. So yeah, that's why I did that. I was just like, I want to get the things I need to get done today, spend my energies and whatnot before the server closed all night, which was nice. I know in some other, Europe kind of had the best time for the update because it happened overnight for us, but for some people it was like during the whole middle of the day in the afternoon, like when they want to play. But so that was lucky for us because yeah, so I wanted to get that done in the morning so then it'd be all ready to play on Friday and I wouldn't have missed a day of like collecting my diamonds and things. And then I did some laundry and then we got stuck into work again, making sure we work on the Seoul set because my plan was to finish it on Friday. So, and then of course I had plenty of time in the afternoon and the evening rather to do stuff because, you know, Nikki was closed for maintenance. So I was just reading my audiobook while I was working, and we watched Schitt's Creek, obviously, and then I did some journaling, and I cleaned the kitchen, which was nice, before bed, but it was good to get some journaling done. I'm just sitting here like dreaming of my Infinity Nikki journal that I'm planning to do, because like my journal's been at my box in the US for ages, and I'm just waiting for like one order to be able to request it so I can start on my Nikki journal. Anyway, I've just been dreaming of it. But I'm working on my reading journal instead, you know. So yeah, that was Thursday. Alright then, Friday was the big day, so the maintenance ended and we got the update for Infinity Nikki at like 5 a.m. But I was going to work. I was going to finish this set before I was going to play. So that is what we did. So I had a sticker hole go up on Friday morning. And then I did a bunch of working and also reading. Again, the audiobook. So let me put these in. And like, you can see how long it took me to read this dang book, and I checked, I'm like, it really was The Shadow Rising the whole time, but I was playing on 1.2 speed, but it was still like 37 hours on 1.2, so it was like a 1,000-page book, so it was a big one. It was a big girly. And then I was able to finish the set completely, and I made the listings and everything, and then I allowed myself to play the update, which was called the Fireworks Season. So I'm going to use a little firework sticker from SPC. But basically, like, the update was huge. Like, it's update 1.2, I think. So it's still like only 2 months into the game existing, and this added a whole new map, like a whole new island, and we got like 9 free outfits, and there was all of these specials. We had a whole new storyline quest to go through on the fireworks island, and every night on the island they just shoot up fireworks into the sky, and it was so beautiful and so pretty, and there was all new cabins and a whole new like boss fight. It was just so much stuff. It was a lot to keep track of. There was like 3 events at the same time. The fireworks season, then the new bloom. This is the Chinese New Year, Lunar New Year update, because the game is from China. So this is like their big update, because it's a very big event in China. So we had the fireworks, which I guess is kind of like more of a Western New Year's Eve thing. And then we had a new bloom event, which was all... So in the game, there are 7 or 8 kingdoms, and we're currently in the Hardcraft Kingdom, which is like a fairy tale story sort of European Western area. But there's another place called Linglang Empire, which eventually the game will go to all of the regions. But they had a boat visit from the Linglang Empire, and this was like based off Chinese, East Asian culture. And so they came and we did some like traditional music and all sorts of like lanterns and firecrackers and things related to that empire, which was really fun. And then there was also a third event, which was like a local event in one of the areas of the game. So it was a lot of stuff to do. But yeah, it was all really fun. So I played it a lot this weekend. Like Saturday and Sunday, it was like all Nikki. And then of course we were watching Schitt's Creek while eating dinner and things. Maybe I'll just put Fireworks Season in here because, you know, just sort of like to notify that that's what it was instead of putting Infinity Nikki. I did not write that very well. My writing is not great today. It really depends on the day and how I'm feeling, I guess. So on Saturday, I just put that I played Nikki all day, like all day. So we're gonna put in a half box here and sort of squeeze it down because I was playing all day, literally. It was just my life for a while. Although I did stop and put on some new nails, which I've already changed because I didn't like them. You would have seen them in some other videos. And then I changed into these ones this weekend, and I don't like these either. To be honest, I'm kind of like fed up with Dashing Diva at the moment. I'll leave this blank because I have a script for Infinity Nikki, but I use this like Disney map because I was exploring like the new map of the game, and I thought that worked well because there was like costly stuff in it. So yeah, I think that's actually really cute. I could probably get some Disney stickers with this for using with Infinity Nikki because of the fairy tale stuff. But anyway, I'm kind of fed up with Dashing Diva. I use their like gel half cured, semi-cured nail stickers, and then I cure them under an LED lamp. But I feel like they've become really honestly lazy with what I got here. Okay, I was just gonna put that I played more Nikki at the bottom because I don't know, I didn't have much to put in here. But yeah, so I kind of got lazy at them. So I just did an order with Ahura, which yeah, I'm excited to see how they look. They have a lot more like fun designs, like actual designs, because that's what I really liked about these gel stickers is that I could have, you know, fun glitters and just different designs that I couldn't get with just putting nail polish on. And a lot of Dashing Diva like barely releases anything now that actually has a fun design on it if it's in their cured gel section. And they sell like 5 different nail products now. And I was getting really bored of them. And I thought this was a different pair of pink that I had bought, like this really cool like metallic pink, and it looked like that on the box, but it's just this plain see-through pink, which I don't love. So I don't know. I've gone and ordered from the other shop, so I'm looking forward to trying out their nails because yeah, I'm pretty bored of Dashing Diva right now. But I can't live without these nails because they give me so much strength. And I just love having colorful nails. So anyway, nails done. And then Saturday we watched some Schitt's Creek. And we had our sausages and hot dog buns for dinner. And then I was actually just doing stuff in Infinity Nikki while reading my audiobook. Because when I just do my sort of mindless farming, I can really just listen to a book, which is nice. So I'm just going to put Infinity Nikki twice in here because... Or maybe I'll just write more Nikki here and use my script there because I was just playing it late into the night. All right. Then on Sunday, I did do some laundry. And then again, obviously, what do you expect? I was playing some Nikki. And then we watched Schitt's Creek as well. You know, it's one of those shows that, like, if we're eating food or we're just not doing anything at the moment, we just put it on and enjoy. I don't know what we're going to watch next, but that's what we got right now. Still got a couple more seasons to go, or 2 seasons or something. And then I did some filming, filmed plan with me's and such for the week. And I did some editing, uploading, as well as then I was just reading my audiobook in bed because I was working on finishing it. Maybe I can just edit and upload on this. Whatever. Whatever can fit in here. So you just go filming. Sunday is kind of like my big filming day, although this weekend I smartly did some filming on Saturday and now on the Sunday. So it's not too much filming in one day. So editing and uploading. And then reading my book. So that is the finished spread. I'm going to put it into the planner and then we'll put some deco stickers throughout to make it a bit more sparkly. Because honestly, this spread needs to be sparkly. And as I said at the beginning, I will put some hole reinforcers on as well. But yeah, oh, it's looking so pretty. I'm really glad that I doubled up on the purple instead of the gray because I feel like it just adds a bit more. I think I might actually only add these sparkly hollow deco because I feel like it stands out more than the hollow. I'm actually not a big like flat hollow girly. I'm way more into the sparkly hollow. I just feel like especially with studio lights, it just comes out. You can actually see it all the time, which is nice. It just sparkles a bit more. So I'm definitely going to be putting some sparkles on all my Infinity Nikki sections as well as anything else that has space. A lot of these reed ones. We'll definitely do a big sparkle over here. And some little sparkles. Maybe in the fireworks season. But yeah, it's been so fun. If you haven't looked at it, you just go look up like a video of the game. Like you don't have to play it. You know, it's very involved. Like it's a daily kind of game that you play, but you should go look up a video of it because it's so pretty. And it's been very inspiring for me artistically to look at this beautiful game every day and made me really pumped to work. And I feel like that's very much going to come out on my next shop set, which I finished the week after. So you guys won't have seen it yet. It's going to come out the week after this. But yeah, it was very much somewhat inspired by Infinity Nikki and just fueling that inspiration for me. So yeah, it's been a good start of the year with my game. That's taken over my life. But now it's chilled out a bit, so I can get back into my planning and my journaling a bit better and hang out with you. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and look how pretty. I still do love this art, even though it's years and years and years old. I can see how everything I would do differently, which is funny, but I think it still looks good. But yeah, thank you so much for spending a little bit of time with me today. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and comment down below. Maybe you can comment something like a sea fish, like a fish or a whale or a snowflake. Just something that goes with the spread to let me know that you've watched and you just want to make a little comment. That you could just leave an emoji and I would very much appreciate that. Otherwise, I hope you have a lovely, lovely day. Definitely check in on Friday because I will have a reading journal video up, which was a little bit of a hot mess, I will say. So you can watch that. Yeah, it didn't go out exactly how I planned. So, but you know, that's the fun of it. It's the fun of creating stuff. It doesn't always come out perfectly. But I will stop blabbing and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. I love you. You matter. Bye-bye.